Alright. I just realized the mic was off when I was talking that whole time. Good job, me. Let's swap over. Okay. Now, before we get going, pre-roll ads are off for 20 minutes. I'm going to run a 1-minute ad break. I don't know if anyone's in here yet, but if you are, I'm not going to do anything for 1 minute. I'm just going to log in and stand there. I just don't want pre-roll ads to be on for people who join the stream, and I don't want gameplay to be interrupted by ads. So, be right back. It's running 1 minute of ads. I'm just going to log into the game and stand there. Alright, hello YouTube if you're watching on there. Just started the stream, probably not, but it's kind of the strategy I have for Twitch. Because no matter what size streamer you are, you have to run ads. Like, it's how they make their money, I get it. But if you're a tiny streamer like I am, ads, like in 2 weeks I've made like 50 cents on ads. Like, it's not a money thing. It's just, you know, how Twitch sustains itself, so I get it. But I try to make them as unobtrusive as possible. If I could turn them off, that would be ideal. If anyone knows a way to do that, if you can like enter an agreement with Twitch to turn them off, that would be most ideal. I love doing that. If you retire at an inn, it actually plays a cutscene when you log in and when you log out. So now it feels like starting the day. Apparently there's a lot of fishing here. I get this message a lot. Alright. Let's tackle the day. Wait, what do you do? Oh, I know what this is. I remember this from last time. If you're poking around looking for work, you must be an adventurer too. I'm right. Am I right? You won't find much here, I'm afraid. It seems the only thing people talk about these days is that nasty bit of business down near Har. Surely you've heard the stories of a strange portal suddenly appearing in the ruins down there. Nope. Hey, don't give me that look. I'm only telling you what I overheard from the Wailers. They say on the other end of some sort of labyrinth. The thing is, every time I go down there and map the place out, nothing's the same. A mystery if I've ever heard one. Frankly, I'm more than happy to let it stay a mystery. Strange apparitions, booby-trap corridors. Going down there is nothing short of suicide. Still, the prospect of treasure is awful tempting. Don't take my word for it, though. Head down to Har, and you can hear it straight from the chocobo's mouth. Okay. I just realized I probably haven't turned on the sound. Okay, sound on. I've done that before for a long stream and not had the sound on. Okay. Apparently my voice is just that fun to listen to. Or not. I have learned that you're supposed to do all these blue quests because they open up things. Either dungeons or gameplay. As if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without their belongings, and I'm at a loss of what to do about it. Well, I understand that adventurers have many cares on their minds. It does make my life much easier if they could keep their personal effects in order. But you do not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. This is the book in question. The fate of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Errol over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. That's neither here nor there. Might it trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts? I found the man to be no less than forthcoming, ever since I spurned his advances. So we've got an Edgar situation. Ah, sweet little thing with a journal? Of course I remember her. Remember her well. Had a smile to warm my heart and a laugh. A lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of very soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my travels. It speaks to her keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe, was her name. No, it's not right. Jilly was a redhead from last week. Oh, this guy. It's definitely Edgar, without the royalty. Ah, damned if I can't remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Sure, bruh. Whenever a man tells you how many girls he's been with, you divide it by 3. Girls, you do the opposite. That's been the rule ever since I was a kid. Any road, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Apkulu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shaking a tear or two at her parting. Sure. You pass along regards if you see her. She should be recognizable in the charming straw hat of hers. Okay, so we have stuff. I don't know what this opens up, but it's in town, so we'll do it. I think the Lancers Guild is up there, so we can teleport to that. Old Tom Bombadil. I did want to look up how to make a free company. Mid-level 25. Okay. That's easy. So I just go to my free company place, or grand company place, and I get a petition, I gotta have people sign it. No problem. I will do that. It would be cool if I just got a few people in a guild. Just so, well, they have to be like-minded people, because I want to do some of the harder content leveling up. That's the best way to make a guild, honestly. Just slowly invite people you play with. And that gives you your core. So while you're leveling, you get to know them, you see if you like each other, then at max level, you can start filling if you need to. Oh yeah, I'm wearing a Santa hat. It is not glamored. It's just a Santa hat. Because I dyed my coat, it turned out like this, so someone thought it'd be good. I think it was Guardy to give me a Santa hat to go with it. It's less stats, but I don't care. Pardon, I don't believe we met. You something of mine, you say? My journal, thank the 12. In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton monger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? It's Jacked. Yeah, my gratitude, Jacked. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most striking, heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm, as told to me by the sensitive souls I've met in the travels across Eorzea. Tales that have struck me with the most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you two have seen the realm, I'm sure, but I would ask you, Jacked, have you truly seen her? Born witness to Eorzea and her myriads of splendor. Have you stood upon the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol? Not yet. As the sun peaks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sands beneath your feet. Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Sagoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Ah, but why even try to convey the words? That which must be seen to be appreciated. To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, quoting herself. Bold move. Yes, this is the one. Afore the fane, beneath the two that there is one, her divine cup runneth over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words. Now it seest she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Yes, ma'am. We're going over there. The guy that's big being able to run this fast is terrifying. It's like NFL lineman. Bards are probably the best at running around. He's got Peloton. Alright, and we stand here. And we look. Okay. So that's a mechanic. Seems like achievement hunting. I wave to all sprouts. I'm not a huge fan of just collecting achievements for the sake of it, but I did love Pokemon Snap. If you're old enough to remember that game, Super Nintendo. Incredible game. And this is kind of like that. Welcome back, Jack. To trust you're as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stilgard Fane is nothing more than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nofika the Matron so long ago. Cool. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants, no doubt, of a primeval forest. Whence did they came? Why do the true great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. What I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty. If only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander, not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share a certain aesthetic sensitivity. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. In its pages, you'll find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I've seen with my own eyes. Well, I don't know if I'm still live at all, but yeah, Google Fiber this week has been very strange. I've never had a problem with it before. It's been an excellent service. The speed is insane. Up and down is crazy. But this past week, it has been randomly kind of hitching like that. And I do not know why. There's not much you can do. It's like resetting the router doesn't really do anything. You just gotta hope it works. Alright, Addo's gonna start. I'm gonna snooze it. Hopefully we can get in here. Okay. I think we're back. Stream looks like it's actually up. Apologies for that. Not much to be done about it. Just hope Google clears itself up. I think we're still live. No, we're not. I apologize to people watching. This happened yesterday too. I don't know if I'm still online or if I'm talking to nobody, but it happened a few times, like a 5-minute period, and then it got better, and I had no more problems. Tweet 5741. Hopefully we're back now. It's frustrating because I can't get better internet. Like, the fact that Google Fiber came down this road was awesome to begin with, and it's been amazing, but it's frustrating. This is not promising. Great. Well, gonna be persistent. Apparently Twitch is still live. Maybe Final Fantasy is screwing up because it's logging all these logins. 28297. Come on. This is it. Alright, the stream seems to be up. This is turning into technical difficulties to stream, but maybe we're there. Maybe we're there. Again, this happened yesterday for like 5 minutes. So I assume the paintings you can put in your house if you get a house. Welcome back, Jack. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance of Silicalade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Norfolk the Matron, so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants, no doubt, of a primeval forest. Whence did they came? What of the true great arbors grow as one? This I do not know. But what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty, if only we know where to look. This is the most optimistic person in Final Fantasy. This is what compels me to wander, not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It'd be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. Oh, we've read this already. In its pages, you will find my record of most stirring sights of the realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes, and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied. But is this not the more reason to take in the sights as you travel, that body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time? And who can say, perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Jack. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. Okay. Oh, you're still here. Alright. Appreciate it. You got to hear me complain about Google for 5 minutes. Okay. Sightseeing log. Let's open that. That's cool. So it gives you clues to go look up. This is something I will do later. I'm focused now on story and leveling, but that actually does seem really cool. Because you have to actually listen to clues. Alright, let's go there. Knock this out. Unless, like, you get close and it shows that little red ring, that'd be kind of cheating, but it'd be cool if it did, and you just had to listen to the clues. Alright, looks like an ad just decided to run. I don't know what's happening. I'm supposed to have control over the ads, but it just happened. So. We're just doing the side quest anyway. I think this opens up the House of the Dead. Or whatever it's called. I do remember that from last time playing. Which is like an alternate way to level up. But it also does have a story that I did not finish. I remember seeing like snippets of it with as far as I got, but it didn't complete. So I really want to do that eventually. Probably level up. An extra class. Probably, I don't know if I want to do Dark Knight. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm going to add a third class when I get to the expansion where... Well, to the expansion says they add new classes. I'm going to pick one and level a third. Oh, no, this is something different. I'm sorry, but I must insist that you... Oh, an adventure, and a rather seasoned-looking one besides. On the off chance you're not simply here to gawp, perhaps you can lend us a hand. You see, despite the fervent protestations of the Duskrites over there, we cannot permit civilians within the ruins at this time. Capable men and women like you, on the other hand, are more than welcome. That is, we got the stones for it. Pray seek out the other stations at Quarry Mill. They can apprise you of the details. I don't know what this is at all. I don't remember this. I did turn the Chocobo music off. Sorry, I try not to swear too much on stream. Again, part of it is, I'm sure, me annoyed that such a good service messed up. It's like a first world problem, you know? Because I have other friends in Austin that Google Fiber didn't come to their neighborhood. And because of that, they didn't get it. So they're still on AT&T or whatever. And I make fun of them all the time because I have fiber. So maybe this is karma. I'm getting my just desserts. But again, it did clear up yesterday, so hopefully it does. Also sucks for the VOD, too, because I like recording these for YouTube, just to have it for my own edification. And... Alright, we're back. Again. Stream looks to be live. Although, why isn't the music playing? Do I have to loop it? No? I believe this is it. House of the Dead. Early met adventure. I take it you have come to learn more of the recent happenings at Issamhar. The site is of interest owing to the Gilmoran ruins. Gomorrah being an underground city which predates Gridiania, in case you were unaware. Anyways, a few days passed, we received reports of several anthropogeographers. That's it. With a magical gateway of some sort that appeared in the ruins, and that all manner of creatures were coming and going through it. My men and I were among the first to examine it, and well, it's hard to explain. We crossed the threshold into a set of corridors we'd never seen before, and then suddenly, each and every one of us was filled with an inexplicable sense of dread. It was all I could do to even take a single step. According to Equina Kotor, who accompanied us, the ruins are warded with powerful magics that sap the spirits and ether of all who enter, rendering them easy prey for the creatures within. Thankfully, he managed to devise a solution, either pull arms and armor, which safeguarded the channel the Wheeler's energies, that they might withstand the ruins' magics. Unfortunately, does little to prevent us from losing our way. Though it beggars belief, every time we dare venture into the ruins, we have found the path to be changed. We suspect this, too, may be the work of an unfathomably powerful mage. Okay, so we're getting the story. Needless to say, something strange is afoot and lacks traditional tactics. In any event, if you believe you have what it takes to brave the ruins and discover what secrets lie in its dark, deepest depths, yeah, you may say the word. Okay. Give me that. Hey, what's up, Willem? Yeah, the base story is a trek. Yeah, I remember what this is. I have leveled, just for full disclosure, I leveled to level 49 before, so I have completed ARR. But I was playing with friends, and once we completed it, they decided to stop. And then we moved on. So I have not touched Heaven's Ward, but I have played A Realm Reborn. I have not gone into it in this much detail, though. Because we were kind of just going through and leveling together and not really, paying attention that much to the story. So, because of that, I'm liking this a lot more, because I'm actually building the world up through all these quests. Like Gridiania, through the Archer story, we know there's like this rogue group of poachers out there. We know that the Sylphs are dealing with, or the Sylphs are like summoning remove for some in everything we do. In current events, we know how. And that one, NPCs, you miss so much of the story. You're just kind of going through killing a group playthrough first. At least with A Realm Reborn.
What? This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned a primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one thought this lives, forcing this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one.
There's a lot of stuff going on with the Sylphs. Let's use all my abilities for fun. They really pay attention to that, which I appreciate. And coming from WoW, some of those little touches aren't there. Like, when you're in Limsa and there's a big crowd around you, they actually play ambient crowd noise, so it makes you feel like you're part of the city.
Hello? Well, Klaxia refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest. But this one saw touch ones lurking in the forest. Helpful one must hurry. Hurry and find Klaxio. Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Klaxio, but hurry! Hurry before touch ones take Klaxio away.
Klaxio. Causing a lot of problems. Hey, appreciate the sub, man. And yeah, good luck with the storm. We got some crazy ones in Austin, and when there's like a giant lightning strike, my computer always like flickers. Hunting log time. And this adventure's been great so far. Again, everything you read before doing A Realm Reborn says, oh, you just gotta get through it, just gotta get through it. But it's actually decent world building. Like, I'm learning not inconsequential things about the world, which, if you want to get involved in a story, you need all that context. And maybe A Realm Reborn's a little clunky with all its exposition, but there's only so many ways you can show all this history efficiently. Alright, we're done there. Alright, and we are almost there. You get an obscene amount of experience below level 30, though, because I have the, there's a brand new ring, which is 30%, and the E-ring, which is 30%. This was Shadowbringer's pre-order bonus, because that's when I leveled up before to 49. So those two things, quite nice. Why does that... What does that mean?
Never.
Oh dear. Oh no. Evil sylphs.
Touch ones? Touch ones should go away too. This one is a good one. Everyone should just leave this one alone.
I empathize with this guy. Sometimes you just don't want people near you. Be on guard, Jack. These sylphs have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amal-Jah tempered by Ifrit, these sylphs exist only to serve their deity. They'll not answer to words, only steal. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done. Let's do it. AoE! These guys have a lot of hit points. Might actually got them up. I am liking the feel of the bard or archer right now. Alright, we did it. Streamlabs keeps saying the welcome to stream thing, so I'm not sure the stream is live right now. Yeah, this is a rough day. We'll just take the technical difficulties as they come.
This one is safe? This one was so scared. Claxio, this one has been worried, so very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits?
Okay, so they take you over, essentially. That's kind of creepy.
Claxio? And a meddling one as well? Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. But Claxio is safe, fills this one with joy.
These guys are great.
Claxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from Little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at Little Solace are changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones were forgetting who the... This one can see that now.
I don't think these weren't in any of the 1 through 6 games, because I just played those, but I like this little race of people. They're pretty cool.
Muddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one will return to Little Solace to be with Kamuxio and friendly ones.
See you. I like those guys. Well, that should see to that. What say we return to Little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. Sounds great. Where are we headed? Back to the patch. have to say, as far as battle music goes, 1 through 6, the best one is 4, in my opinion. This is pretty good so far. I wonder if the battle music changes with expansions.
This one, though, Cloxier was lost forever. Helpful One saved Cloxier. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones, but Helpful One is the kindest and strongest of all. That's right. Helpful One is hero to these ones. Helpful One will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful One to see Elder One.
Nice, we got an invite with the king.
But Elder One is...
Never mind.
Elder One is...
Mount speed has increased. I didn't know that was a thing.
This one must ask Kind One's forgiveness. This one may promise to take Kind One to see Elder One, but this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went to the forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes in the forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is the home of walking one named Boscaran. Boscaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one will talk to Boscaran, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. Would Kind One talk to Boscaran for this one? And Kind One comes from Gridiania, yes? And in Gridiania live many Kind Ones, yes? Alright. This one begs of Kind One.
Just not that archer guy.
Please go to Gridiania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns.
I don't know if there are many kind ones. Alright, let's do that. Trying to keep the levels even, because they give you more than enough experience in this game to level up a bunch of stuff. This gear was crafted by someone who was watching, which I very much appreciate. It's really cool. Full set of tank armor. All of a sudden, I went from Santa Claus to a walking fortress. It's one of the reasons why I wanted to go with the big race, because as a warrior, it's cool to look big and powerful while tanking, in my opinion. But if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if we were to end up in the hands of the Tempered Ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the Sylphs that my sharpest side serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I would ask you call upon Guiamolca at Bent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the Wood Wailers are in need of search effort. Let's go. Can I not track this quest? I just want this to go away. What if I click it and click it off? Perfect. So I didn't abandon it, I still have it. Okay. Perfect. I'm not gonna do that for a bit. A message from Commander Halo, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The Wood Wailers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere within these forests, we shall find him. Sweet. Well, solve that problem. Good job, me. I need to stop teleporting so much. I think the world feels more fun if you're actually traveling. Like, I remember in EverQuest, back when I played that, the world seems so enormous because there is a teleport you get later, like wizards can cast it, or druids, I forget who can cast it. But early on, you're just walking everywhere. So if you want to walk from city to city, it takes hours just walking through the world. Which sounds like wasted time, but it's not. I mean, if you want to be immersed in a world and have that suspension of disbelief that you are in this world, walking from place to place and seeing how enormous it is, I think is really great. And I wish more games would do away with fast travel. In my opinion. Nice music in here. Well, Matt, adventurer, we're the finest grog and grub this side of... not here to fill your belly, then. Hunger for news, is it? There's been talk of Sylph lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. You can't hear me because I have a helmet on. Those woodland scamps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another one blue, most folk would struggle to tell them apart. If you have time, mayhap you could stay a while and listen. Sorry, I'm programmed to speak Diablo. Mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know, you might even stumble across a Sylph elder yourself. Maybe I will. Can I sit in this tiny stool? That can't be comfortable. Also, I weigh conservatively, what, with this stuff on, like, 450? I mean, it's not comfortable, but you have to tip your hat to the carpenter that made this, because, I mean, well done. Anyway, that done. No word on the Sylph elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Like, well, he had no time to ask anybody. In the meantime, how about doing a favor? Fetch quest. Woo! Alright then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse a drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swill grog all night and cruise loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I gotta put my boot down. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Nothing can stand it's cold. What do you mean, no fighting? This Duskwhite scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin for now. And he disappears. Nicely done, Jack. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is Duskwhite Lizard. There are people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than the brigands in the eyes of many. Racism alive and well in Eorzea. To be fair, the Duskwhites can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. I don't seem right to bar a whole race of people from the druthers for the misdeeds of a few. Progressive Buscara. Good for you, sir. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? I agree. Why? A single egg. Thanks for doing that. Have an egg. Alright, now we swap. Try to be diligent about this. And where's my Santa hat? I don't care if it's bad. We're putting it on. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a Kickern. That's what I'm going with. Kickard, friend of mine, you see. Name of Tatirin. A good lad. He was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my brother's for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own, he did. Not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenoska. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see that it gets to him. Can't say for sure how he ended up, but a friend of mine might be a friend of mine can. The diction. A Roganin fellow named Bainsing. You can find him in Hawker's Alley in Limsa Laminsa. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Okay. While I'm here, I can maybe start my guild. I mean, one benefit of making my own guild is I won't get free company invited all over the place. It's definitely not as bad as WoW. In WoW, if you're not guilded, you'll just get spam invited constantly. Alright. Where is my Grant Company headquarters? Don't know if there's a way to find that. Maelstrom Command, there. As I think I met the requirements, you need to be level 25, and you need to have joined a company. Goddess of War. Alright. I'm an OIC officer arms affiliated with the Maelstrom. It does not appear that you belong to a free company. You cannot very well have a company crest without a company, can you? Okay. Private Ibarra. Well met, well met. Come to join us at the front line, or perhaps you've questions to ask. I think this is PvP. No, thank you. Can't do that yet. Administrator? Greetings, adventurer. I'm the Maelstrom officer charged with assisting the Order of Independent Companies. Oh, perfect. Or the Free Companies, as they are commonly known. How may I serve you? Found one, yeah. Then I shall issue you a blank petition. So as to avoid complications later on, we ask that you now nominate a name and tag for your company. Please note that if you should find the name or tag to your disliking at a later date, they may be changed if you so desire. What's a tag? It's only 5 letters. We're going with Wheel of Time. The Two Rivers. TTR. Cool. Very good. Now then, you must have the petition signed by the 3 individuals who will form the company's core membership. Once you have done so, please return here with a completed petition. If the paperwork is in order, I'll ask you to pay $15,000. That would be rough, but a viewer gave me $500,000. Huzzah. After which, your free company will be sanctioned by the Maelstrom. Okay. Okay. Cool. So when I examine somebody, must be their guild, the whole name. And then this is the tag. Okay. I think that's how that works. Wait for people to load in. Maybe I'll just ask and say if people can sign it. I don't want to spam somebody. Let's see. Invite to new company. Okay. Let's see. See if anyone does. It'd be really cool if they had chat bubbles in this game. It's really cool in WoW. Works very well. Talking to people in the open world with a chat bubble. Alright. Everyone's doing their own thing. That's fair. I tried. Maybe I'll find someone in a dungeon. That's cool. I'm not just gonna spam invite people. That's dumb. Alright. You found your way to the Hawker's Alley, friend. Kikrin, what worked at the Druthers? Ah, you speak of Teteroon. Related to the these names. Kyokyoroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and were making good coin, but old Teteroon up and left them not long ago. Couldn't say as to why or where. You're best off asking Kyokyoroon himself. You can be tight-lipped, though, I warn you. Best take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. That's why I got an egg. It all makes sense. Hey, good to hear about old Buzz, though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venture along. Too shy to come his own self. God, I miss drinking with that fool. Okay. What is that? It's like a rat-bunny combo? Sort of gremlin-esque. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Kyokyoroon busy with business. Too busy for blather. How about an egg, though? Chicken egg? Kyokyoroon, love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Teteroon. Teteroon here no more. Teteroon leave Limsa. Teteroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where trading post is. Weinberg, no Teteroon. Weinberg, no trading post. Weinberg at a ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kyokyoroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokyoroon. Okay. Well, he pointed us in the right direction. Can't fault the man. Or woman. Weinberg. Teteroon. Aye, I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of the ferry to the airport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Outfit. That sounds like an old English name. Outfit. He's an old hand and knows a great deal about a great many things. Seems like a name that should be in the Last Kingdom. Airport. This ferry's bound for airport. Are you riding with us? Yep. I am. Oh. Who am I talking to? Oh, there you are. Outfit. Teteroon, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. He was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikrin. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Maroon's trading post. Follow the road, you'll be sure to find it. Step by step. We're getting there. Going over there. Nice music. music's fine. It's nice, like, adventuring music. Not as good as the Gridiania music. That theme seems like it never resolves. It seems like there needs to be another note there. Those things look freaky. We're going the wrong way? Yes, we are. Okay. Is this where it is? No, I'm dumb. Seems like this is going to be something later. Zoe. The shepherd I'm dog sitting is aggressively growling at something. I think she sees a bird. This part of the song is great. Nice horns over the top. Ooh, we got biome change. Got some greenery. Well, it is called oak wood. That would stand to reason. Nice music, too. Titaroon, the amount of work I had to go through to get to you. Customer, be welcome. Not customer. Not come with custom. Bring something for Titaroon. Jewelry. Titaroon, forget this. Forget it, druthers. Titaroon swore he would never forget earring. But never forgot. Titaroon thank. Titaroon thank. Good Biscaron doing good. Good Biscaron good to Titaroon. Titaroon miss good Biscaron. Okay. Civil War. Probably that. Good Biscaron helped Titaroon. Titaroon dead without good Biscaron. Must give thankies. Many thankies. Titaroon make Kikin firewater for Biscaron. Biscaron love firewater. You help Titaroon make firewater? Need thingies to make. Need many thingies. Need curl pup whiskers. Need 3 good curl pup whiskers. Seems like we're in the fetch quest part of Realm Reborn. This is the first time where we're not, like, doing story. Unless this guy is giving us something we need for Biscaron, which I don't think he is. It's a nice zone, though. Ooh. Hunting log. Any more? I really don't need the experience, but hunting log just tickles the completionist in me. Would you? Done. Oh, we get storm seals for that. Okay, so we should do those anyway. Don't need experience, but I definitely want storm seals. Okay, we shouldn't go up here. Dragon over there? What's going on with that? Oh, it's a fate. It's definitely not smog. Legally unique smog. Oh, we kited him too far. Legally distinct smog. Can't kite too far. Good. Okay. This would be way easier on my warrior. It seems like he does have to turn. Dang it. Alright. I'm not doing it. I'm gonna swap to my warrior and do that. So I think we get storm seals from fates as well. Like, I think anything you do, you get them. Warrior can just face tank. It's lovely. The third part of my combo is a heal as well. I just don't take damage. So much easier. Did have a viewer telling me that warriors are boring to heal because they have so much self-healing. Which isn't a bad thing for soloing. And we did it. Yep, we got storm seals. So it is worthwhile to do fates. Fate just spawned. What I would love in this game is a hammer class. I don't think they have one. Because there are a lot of hammers in the pixel games. Level 50? What the heck are you doing here? It's an aggro level 50. That is terrifying. What's he doing here? Tonberries in Final Fantasy VI and 5 are also terrifying, and this guy showing up in the middle of nowhere, pretending he doesn't see me. It's horrifying. Sure. Oh, level 6. Quickest way to do this, kill all the ants. So all the guys jump on this guy. Any one of you a tank? No? Okay. Can't go too far. Let's kill the pup. Taking a lot of damage. Wish I had a wing clip. Sort of do, but it's on a long cooldown. Okay, potions don't seem to have long cooldowns, so we can use more of those. I think I have better potions. High potion. Yeah, I should have been using that. Oh well, we survived. Just finish it. Whew. All that for 115 seals. Not worth. But let's use our high potions. I love this area, though. What is that? Titerin make firewater for Bhaskaran. You bring thingies Titerin need? I did. You brought all the thingies. Titerin make firewater now. Make good firewater for good Bhaskaran. Titerin start making firewater now. Good firewater take time. More time, more good. You come back later. Okay. That's random. Titerin make firewater. Good, good firewater. You take to Bhaskaran. Good firewater for good Bhaskaran. Tell Buscaroon no drink now. Tell put away 1 year. 1 year make best flavor. Teteroon hopes Buscaroon happy. Teteroon gives Buscaroon thankies. Many, many thankies. You tell Buscaroon. Teteroon make big shop someday. Biggest shop in Eorzea. Many, many sparklies. All good things thanks to Buscaroon. Buscaroon's quite the man. Oh, I forgot. Viewer also gave me this bow, and I couldn't wear it till level 28. It's got 28. Can I teleport while this is happening? I can. Good. Alright. I will be right back. I have to go to the restroom and get some more tea. So I'm going to play an ad right now, so if you want to get up as well and not watch the ad, I recommend it because ads are dumb. And I'm trying to not run ads when things are happening. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Just going to the bathroom, grab some tea. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Apologies, that took a little bit longer than expected. Girlfriend did the shopping and she got green tea, which I like, but she got caffeine-free green tea. Who does that? Sadist, that's who. That is a cool chocobo. Huh. That's quite the outfit. See, in the story of this game, he's level 100. He could kick the ever-living crap out of me. Gotta live with that. Alright, we're over there, talking to Boscaroon. Ah, you've returned. Thank you for seeing Tatooine's belongings to him. What's this, for me? Absolutely. Can't drink it for a year, though. That's what he said. Kicker and firewater, so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why, that old bloody elves. Who's cutting onions back there? Aw. He says to shelve it for a year, does he? Ah, that sounds about right. Hate to have to wait, but I reckon they'll be worth it. Stuff has an aroma and body unlike any drink I know. It's gonna be a long year. What say you come back then, friend? We'll see if we can make it through this bottle together. I wonder if you can come back here later. That'd be really cool. Have a drink with him. This UI was an FF12. Oh, I hate when games do that. I feel like offline MMO. Dragon Quest Inquisition was like that. It felt like you were doing fetch quests in an MMO, but it was single player. And from what I've seen of the 7 remake, there are like MMO style fetch quests in there just to make it longer, supposedly. I don't know, because I watched a lot of the first game playthrough. I forget who was playing it. It would have been Jesse Cox or something. And 7 is such a tight story. Like, the Midgar section of Final Fantasy 7 is some of the best, like, Final Fantasy ever. Because the story is so tight and good, and they saw that and like, well, we need more gameplay, so they just seem to stretch it out a lot, which... not a fan. There was no word while you were away. Sylphs were seen in the wood, but near no lands of their own. No, this was a place near to here, a place you've never known a sylph to come. Certainly must have given them cause to venture this far. More than like, the missing sylph's elder among them. Here. I've marked the tract where they were sighted on your map. Go see if there's anything to be seen. Go to the areas. Okay, will do. Big stuff. Okay, one down. Piano's awesome. Cool. No problems. Ambush. Big damage. We have investigated. Oh, they're here, chilling. So, was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans? In this part of the Twelves Wood? First sylphs and now Garleans. And all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the sylphs? Tracking them or giving chase, mayhap. But no, this far into the forest, the Wailers else could they... Unless someone guided them through. Someone who knew where the spires stand. And when the Wailers watch. Gridianian traitor. I hope it's that douchey archer guy. I've had enough of him. Glad you've come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I think we might have a traitor in our midst. Someone who was aiding the Garleans. Well, thinking I may have identified our suspect. There's a regular man who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pints on account of not being able to afford another. But of late, he's taken to ordering my best wines and the finest cuts of meat I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a Wood Wailer. And Wood Wailers don't own that kind of coin. By chance, I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help but put two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler is working for the Empire, none of us is safe. This lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentius. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Jack, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. We're just told to murder a suspected traitor. Let's go. Right here. Wrenches. Can you not see him on patrol? Be gone. You have business with whalers. Take it to the barracks. Okay. Not long now. I think patrol routes and rations would fetch such a price. No more than I deserve, though. Doesn't notice me standing right here. Just little wonder the Empire has risen to such heights. If only the whalers paid men their worth. Excuse me. Phew, I put you on my list. How long have you... Help! 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 Please, come quick, my friends. It is I, Laurentius. I am under attack. Okay. Get rocked. Okay. You were unnecessary. You brought this on yourself. Now what? What? How did you? You just... I know nothing. I was on patrol. He just appeared. I thought you were working for the Guardians. I mean, you gotta admire the attempt. See on top of this? Oh, he's over here. What's up, buddy? How long do you mean to keep this up? What is it you've imagined I've done? Enough, enough, I say. You did a lot of stuff, and you're traitor to the Gridianians. It's over then. I sold maps and rations to the Empire. It was I mean no harm, I only wanted the coin. I don't think it's gonna hold up in court, sir. The Wailers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. I am proud, but they do not provide. My dogs are going crazy. Rue! Zoe! Zoe! Rue! Rue, come here. Rue, come here. The shepherd's a bad influence on my dog. She normally never barks. But she likes to join in with the barking. The Wailers are good, strong. I was proud to join their ranks. I am proud, but they do not provide. They preach justice, honor, duty, but in the end, it is not those with money. It is those with money who do as they will, who live as they will. Well, I hear that. So I saw an opportunity to change my fortunes and took it. All I've done for money. At least he's honest. I injured myself, my home, everything and everyone I love. Why, my actions have put your life in danger too. Zoe! Zoe! Relax! You do not realize yet how much... Bloody idiot! You imagine that you had cornered me. It is not I who has cornered. Guardians! I brought the Rogadin bastard! Racist! Zoe! There must be a cat just outside. They do that. Permit me a question, if you will. Are all adventurers so deluded as to believe they can challenge the power of Garlemald? You need a veritable mountain of gil to fund such an endeavor. Such is the cost of fighting great power. Or of making it. Or remaking it, as we will in Gridiania. These guys look tiny. Let's go. So that's the way of it. Swapped your hard bunk at the barracks for featherbed Garlemald, did you? You there, Rogadin. You stand there at old Buck's wish, no? And you don't stand alone. Everyone loves the bartender. Alright, after this, I have to go see why my dog is going insane. Or not my dog, the dog I'm dog sitting. Because she is not stopping. Wow. Even going after the trees? It's a little extra. let's just DPS him down. Get this guy first, because then this guy can add his DPS to the main guy. Okay, maybe not. How's he getting healed? He's definitely not getting tired of barking. There might be gardeners outside too. My HOA, part of the HOA fees are they pay for guys to do the yard and stuff. Well, they don't pay, we pay collectively. If they're outside, that's what she might be yelling at. Impossible. How did you best the Emperor's finest? With bandits and poachers at your side. They're your sworn enemies. Why do they fight with you and not against you? But I know the answer all too well. Bhaskaran. This is his doing. His words won't inspire. I want to inspire men to act. Better men than I. Gods, what have I become? What have I done? I am sorry. No more will I pursue this folly. No more lies. No more bribes. I will go to the Order of the Twin Adder and confess my crimes. I'll be right back, because Zoe's going insane. Figured it out. She had found out how to push the curtains aside in my room and look out at the neighborhood, so she was seeing all kinds of people walking by, so she's very angry about it. Silly dog. There's something I would like you to tell Bhaskaran. Tell him Laurentius the Fool says thank you. I feel as though a veil has been lifted from before my eyes. Well, I don't think he killed anybody. He was just selling stuff. His actions might cause death in the future. Because Bhaskaran said we should kill him if we deemed it worthy. Death is so final, though. Can we sit with these guys? What's up? Let's stop talking when I sit down. This is awkward. How's it going, guys? No? Nothing? This feels like high school. Cool kids table, you randomly sit at it, everyone gets awkward. Alright, well. See you later. Aye, Laurentius confessed to his crimes. I just had word from the Twin Adder. Seems he marched straight into the nest and gave himself up. The lad's had quite a life, you know. His mother was killed by a brigand when he was only small. As a young man, he joined the Wailers, hoping to spare his fellow Gridianians the misery he'd known growing up. He's not Irish, he's Southern. Trouble is, protecting Gridiania is too big a job for one man. and he came to believe that he couldn't make a difference, that it was hopeless. There are few things more dangerous than desperation. A man lost in the dark is easily drawn into the glimmer of a coin. I reckon he thought that if he couldn't change the lot of his fellow man, he might as well change his own. Thing is, he was making a difference, just not in his own. Somehow he failed to grasp one simple truth. That those things we cannot do alone, we must do together. Eh? He asked me to thank you, did he? And there's good in him yet. I just hope them at the Adder's Nest are able to see it. What he's done ain't easy to forgive, but I'd like to think he'd be afforded a chance to make amends. But let us leave Fates to the 12. I have other news for you, Jack. The Sylph Elder has been found. Sweet. Alright, I gotta go yell at the dog again. Be right back. Yeah, Wood Wailers do sound like a great band. And now, the Wood Wailers. Be right back. That dog. I mean, shepherds, they need, like, work. They need to be entertained or they go crazy. I give her 3 pretty long walks a day, and still, she needs to find stuff to bark at. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. That's what we're doing. Ahem, his name is Frixio, and he is the eldest among the sylphs of Little Solace. Long as he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them. A small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment. And bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. Wow, thanks, Ida. Pearls of wisdom. That's why it's so important that we find him. Here's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorek here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Frixio was seen, and not long ago either. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him.
Working ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help. Blah, 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 blah. Elder one, poor Frixio. Blah, blah, blah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong, nice and slow.
Elder one went to Totorek, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried.
And you're right to be. The place fair crawls with nasties, waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the 7 hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap?
Elder one had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder one. Please, walking ones must help Elder one. Help Elder one now. Arg, the fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Frixio is our best hope for reaching an accord with the sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far have been for naught. I will tend to her runes. Ida, make haste to Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood.
Okay. We're doing dungeon, it sounds like.
Jacked. Go to 1,000 Maws of Totorek and see that Frixio comes to no harm. Peace between man and sylph rests upon your success.
Yep. Let's do it. Into the Beast Maw. Great quest name. We're definitely doing this as a tank. Because queues are shorter. Boom. Oh, this covers body and head. Okay. Sweet. Let's go. The order that Elder seats here. The dungeon known as the 1,000 Maws of Totorek has been placed under the control of... What? The Sylph Elder is inside. And you're sure of this? How in the seven hills did you manage to sneak by? Don't strike me down for a purblind fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted. These are exceptional circumstances. Pray assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. Boom. The laws of Totorak. Alright. See how bad the tank queues are. Is that a mobile bed? Oh, guildmates. Or free company mates. What is going on? Street Shark? Some insane mounts in here. The bed's kind of cool, though. Alright, well, they're gone. Less than 5 minutes. Let's see if that is correct. Because I remember when I played before, that I got always instant queues as a tank. Maybe that's shifted. Maybe there are more tanks now. Because in WoW it's kind of similar. Like, tanks are the hardest to come by. A lot more people are willing to heal and willing to DPS. DPS is always the biggest one. Well, the most people. Probably because it's the least stress involved. You're kind of least integral to the party success, honestly, in most content. I don't like healing that much. I find it to be incredibly stressful. Tanking I don't find to be stressful, because when I tank, I can kind of control the flow of everything. I can control how much I pull, I can control where we're going, so I feel less stress doing that. Healing, you have to compensate for everyone else in your group. So if they make bad decisions, or they're pulling too quickly, or whatever, you just gotta deal with that. The people have been pretty good in this game. They see the... well, it's not here now, but they see the sprout thing, and they treat you with kid gloves. I have had people pull extra packs, but it's usually the healer, and they know more than I do. So if they can pull extra packs and heal through it, then that's fine. Put this over here. Well, it's still less than 5 minutes. The game did not lie. Just used a better tank queues. Someone did say you can change it so when you loot, or like from dungeons, it doesn't go right into your armory, it goes into your inventory. They can choose to put it into your armory. How that works... that seems to be how it works. Cool. Alright, the game is going to lie to me in 40 seconds. Game just made it with its prediction. Oh, I remember this dungeon. There's a big scorpion thing at the end. I am tank. Sprint fell off my bars somehow. Oh well. I shouldn't need it. Overpower still feels good. The way they do the damage, it doesn't happen instantly, it kind of rolls out. That's kind of cool. I do miss... Oh, Sprint was right there. I'm done. It used to be a cone, and I do miss that, because you got to line up mobs, and it felt good to line them up correctly and get a big cone of damage. But I guess it's an ease-of-use thing. Because now you just cast it in a circle around you. Now we can just pull. Okay. This is probably the better way to do it. Get them all on you, pull, and they can DPS while we're running. Yeah, those cascading crits do feel pretty good. They kind of roll out one by one. Should have them on me. Be able to keep moving. Trying a 2-pull. Should be fine. So 3 mobs AoE, 2 mobs do your normal rotation. I think that's how the math works out. I'm not sure if facing matters. In WoW, you can't parry if a mob is behind you. It has to be in front of you. I'm not sure if that's a thing here or not, but I'm going to play as if it is. Nothing else that makes sure that they're close for AoE and stuff. Let's make sure they're all on me. And let's go. Threat seems very sticky here. Like, I only have to hit him a couple times and they will not come off me. Which is quite nice. I don't mind it. I know this fight eventually has mechanics, because we fight like 3 of them. I don't remember what those were. Seems like just basic ads. Pretty straightforward. And healer's mana never seems to go down. That's why I'm not reticent to pull a lot. 'Cause it seems fine. And mobs are kind of slow too, like they can't hit me if I just move a lot of the time. Pop that offensive here, some double pulls. Everything should be fine. Even though I'm mostly spamming one button, it still feels good because of that, the way it displays damage, like I was talking about before. Even though I'm just spamming overpower. Keep it moving. Ooh, last boss. Look at my expression. I'm ready for this. Oh no.
Darkness.
The creepy edgelords. I am evil. Oh.
Elko, Hitra, Bublo, Hans. Seize Thagon, Rajyadorn, Thagon well rogue.
I'm just reading this quickly because I feel bad that my party's standing there.
To speak in my guest crude tongue, we meet at last.
Because I'm the tank, they can't really start until I pull. But this feels bad making them wait.
Yours
This is
the
La
most
Habrea.
fantastical tale. True. It is a tale to tell Eorzea's children before
It will
bedtime.
soon be dark, bringer of light.
The dark minions.
All that stands between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The echo.
Okay.
Yes. Yours is a most fascinating tale.
The Hybraea's a
Alas,
dick.
like all
Got it.
good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
She got bars.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another.
Taylor Chris's demise. Okay. I want to get the story, but I also feel bad that people are waiting. Okay, so. You ready? Hopefully. Okay. See, everyone's been really nice about it. Turn this away just in case. There's a cone. Huzzah! Yeah, people have seemed to be really cool about cutscenes and having to wait. Yeah! Ooh. I thought it only let you need things that were upgrades. This doesn't look like an upgrade. But is it? It's not. Another cutscene. Self guy.
Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh. Better than before. Ah, sinister one is gone. This one can leave this awful place.
Hello.
Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One.
That's right.
This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones a little solace.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at lock skill, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Damn it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? Power Ranger? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter to be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramu will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I should strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be in reasonably good health when I last looked. You're killing sylphs? Monsters. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Well... Really, Centurion, were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? Heh. It is well I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose. Psychopath, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Useless. We are so close to completion. I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. The mean bringing down the very heavens. Who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone you were right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright, that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will that Lord Van Baelsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Nice. Stealthy sylphs.
Those walking ones did for Noxia. This one's certain of it. This one fears. Other taking ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced. Walking ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Neroxia. Do not pass judgment too harshly. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also.
Racism bad.
Does walking one feel unwell?
It's crazy, and visions.
This one would know. What brings walking one to this place?
Maybe we should get out of here before we chat.
Came to this one's rescue at Neroxia's bidding, then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramu, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this place.
I agree.
This one will return to Little Solace. When a walking one is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly, then.
I have a lot to say on the matter, as you can see.
Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside.
See ya. Now, so I set up my inventory so that new things would be here. So I can decide if I want to keep it or not. I think I can get rid of all this. Okay. That's a better way of inventory management. See if these guys will talk to me now. What's up? Oh, let's not do that. Now I'm just being standoffish myself. What's up? Ah, you're back. Tell me the Sylph Elder is well. Thank the gods for that. I don't rightly know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Phrixie doesn't come to any harm. Whoops. You've done Gridiania a great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at Druthers in so doing. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of Kikrin firewater. Can't do that for a year, sir. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask you to see delivered to the Sylphs of Little Solace. This Azima rose oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of the hope that both Gridanians and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Okay. Sounds great. best song. I think there was a merchant over here. Somewhere. Up here? Oh, it's reputation stuff? Okay. Alright, we'll sell later. Oh, no. There we go. Alright,
A gift from Walking One Biscarian? A gift for these ones?
Yep. Enjoy.
Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Biscarian and Venture One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever.
Cool. We did it.
This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones.
Hi, there you are, Judge. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done.
Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Neroxia. This one is grateful.
A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about?
This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking Ones call them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely. The Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere to hide, this one fled to Total Rock. Would that this one had not. And Total Rock, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one.
A sinister robed in black? Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? It's crazy, the big scorpion. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridiania. This missive bears the words of Elder Cetia. Here you go.
This one sees. So Walking Ones of Gridiania are fearful of Lord Ramu.
Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, and that slight occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you.
This one knows and respects Horned One, Kant E. Senna. Be assured, like Walking Ones of Gridiania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial Ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those who took part became Touched Ones.
Ooh, cool.
These ones wanted so desperately to turn to Touched Ones back to normal ones, but did not know how. But still do not know how. Touched Ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into Touched Ones, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace with all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu.
It's a hell of a beard.
But Walking Ones of Gridiania need not fear Touched Ones of Lord Ramu. Unlike Primal Ones, Lord Ramu is not callous or cruel. So long as Walking Ones do not trespass in these ones' ancestral homeland, where Touched Ones reside, Walking Ones will not suffer thunderous judgment.
Good to know.
But this one has spoken enough of Touched Ones. This one would speak instead of thee
towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the Temperate Sylph's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Okay. Again. Google Fiber, you're annoying. Alright. I have to go around this time anyway, and that's going to be a very long cutscene, so we'll start next stream with that cutscene and go from there. So again, sorry today's stream was all over the place, but again, the Google Fiber decided to hiccup a bunch of times, and we kept getting unconnected, reconnected, and yeah. It's been a whole thing. So, I will be back tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow I will only be live for a little bit because we have a vet appointment. Gotta take the Corgi to the vet, see what's going on, just for a normal checkup, so hopefully that's okay. But I might be on early tomorrow, might not. I will be on Friday at 10 a.m. Central Time. So if you stop by to watch, I do thank you for that, and have a good rest of your day.